Okay guys, in this video I'm going to show how you can hook up Telex equipment across the internet just using port forwarding on the routers. So on this IP-223 here, I have it in console mode with a tone remote hooked up to it, and it's going into the Windstream fiber internet ISP. And over here on this Telex, I have BK radio hooked up, and it's connected via the Verizon Gateway over there. And I have the transmit port being port forwarded on the Verizon over to the radio IP-223, and on the receive output directed back toward the fiber. I have the receive port forwarded over to this IP-223. So they're basically, when you transmit, you're transmitting over to the gateway and then port forwarded to the IP-223, and then back the other way to the fiber, and then port forwarded to this IP-223. So let me give you a demonstration here of it working. Test 1 2 3 4.
Test 1 2 3 4.
And I'll do a response back. 1 2 3 4. And see, we got no problems with audio or anything like that. It works reliably. The only wild card in the bunch is the public-facing IP address on the Verizon, which has a tendency to change very easily. But with a business account, you can get that set to be a static IP. So, but anyways, the basic operation, and I'll go over on the diagram how it works. So stand by.
Okay, let's take a look at the drawing here showing the basic setup. I'm trying to go super low tech on this so that there's absolutely nothing that can be hacked in any way. These Telex devices, they're going to be looking for just these data packets coming in. There's no way you can fool them or get around them or spoof them or back your way back into some kind of computer connection, because there's no computer on it. It's simply the ISP's modem and your dumb device, and that's the same on both sides. Now on this example, I'm using a Verizon Gateway cellular modem just to show you that this can be set up anywhere really that you can get service at. But if these were two fixed points, it would just be another same or very similar as to the first one here. But I did find that the cellular modems were particularly prone to changing their public IP address, and the worst thing that you could do for it is try and ping it. As soon as you ping it, it'll change the IP address right away. So don't ever try and ping it, just start using it. But these are the ones that you can have if you want to pay a little extra to get set to be static IP. Down here, I'm just showing you the little settings down here where you're going to be on local mode on this one and console mode on this one. You're just exchanging the front forwarded public-facing IP addresses on both sides here. Now on the transmit multicast over here, you can set this for 4 zeros, which means it'll just take anyone that's coming in. And same over here on the receive, you can set this for 4 zeros, which means it'll just accept packets from any direction, from any source as well. This one I have it set up to where it's only looking for packets from these particular sources, so it makes it even more invulnerable to attack. Because if you don't have the right IP address, it's just going to ignore you, regardless if you have a port. A packet on the right port. And because the way these operate, they're only one-way devices, So as receive packets are coming into the console here, um, they don't send any kind of packets out as an acknowledgement. They just sit there and absorb them. So even if you were to flood this thing, even with the kind of packets, you'd have no idea they did anything because there's no reaction. Um, and same over here, uh, the the outgoing packets are determined simply by the radio's receive state. Um, and when it receives traffic, it's just going to throw these UDP packets out here, heading in this direction, and it's not looking for any kind of response back at all. So for your normal um, uh, internet sleuths or nosy Nellies, they would have a difficult time with this because they couldn't see the relationship. They would just appear like they're two unrelated devices. Um, but anyway, that's your basic setup with just to port forward the one that you want across the internet into the remote device and vice versa. So let me show you some of the two port forwarding screens on this one. The top one here is from the kinetic fiber, and all of these are kind of the same but a little bit different, but they all ask for the same thing in that they want the port that you want to forward. Some will let you translate it, some won't, because this is these parts here, and then some will ask have a spot here that you can specify the originating IP address, originating IP, so that just like on the Telex there, so you can get really super safe and secure, if you will, by putting that in there, if you know the static IP of the other side. Um, and they all always want to know, well, once I get this packet coming in on this port, which one of the computers on the LAN do you want me to send it to? So you always have to specify which computer. In this case, it would be the IP-223 on the LAN that I'm having it sent to. Now, over here on the Verizon, you'll notice on the Verizon it's got a lot less options. There's no translations to be done, and it has no spot to specify where the originating IP is from. So all they want to know is which port and which of the PCs on the LAN does it get forwarded to after it picks off the packets. And on these, of course, we're going to go UDP packets on both sides because that's what Telex uses. And that's about it. It's really straightforward. So one port forward on one port forward on the other, and away you go. So, all right. Hope this helps, and get to use these free wires that go across the world. Been waiting for this forever and a day. This is huge. Oh, and also, if you're not sure what your IP address is, if you don't know how to look for it inside the modems, you can always go to what is my IP address location, and it'll show you what the world sees when you broadcast out. So, okay, that's it, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.